Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia. I post new tutorials every Thursday, and sometimes I throw in a bonus during the week or on the weekend if I can get that into the time frame. Anyway, so this is by special request. I made this cup. If you haven't seen this video, go ahead and jump back on my channel, and I'll link it above. And I applied a jump ring to this cup, and I thought I had put in how I did this, and I did not record. So somebody asked me to show how I apply a jump ring. So I'm gonna do that in this video. I'm gonna just jump right in, and I'm gonna do it on a cup that I've already been working on, so that this is super quick. The focus is on applying this jump ring. So, all right, if you're ready, let's get started. So this is a cup that I've been working on. I did not do a tutorial on it. If you want me to do a tutorial on it, I can. So just post that in the comment below. So, but the focus is going to be on applying a jump ring. So first thing you need to do is pick which size jump ring you want. Now make sure that when you pick a jump ring that it's pretty thick. I don't know the millimeters of this, guys. I am super sorry. And what you want to do too is where this opening is, you want to make sure that that is nice and even. So take, a plier tool or whatever and just make sure it's even and it's not sticking one way or the other. So the key tool in this is going to be a rotary tool. This is what I use. You can use a corded, this is cordless, and or you can use any other brand. I got this from Amazon and I will link it. So what I'm going to do is pick the spot that I want to do it. So I want it kind of like right about here. So you're going to look at the front of your cup and you're going to decide where you want it. And I'm just going to put this little mark there. And don't worry, if you don't get that mark out with your rotary, it'll come off with alcohol. So I'm going to take it and see this tip. This is the tip that I'm using to drill out, to hone, like I'm going to just make a little well right here. So I'm going to take this and basically I'm just doing like an indent. Don't worry guys, this is gonna fill in. You're never gonna see it. I promise you. I know you're like, what did I do to this cup? So then you just take your jump ring and you measure to see, now this jump ring's kind of wide. It's really, durably thick. So I'm going to need to hone out a little bit more. What I'm trying to do is to sink it down a little bit. And even if you grind it all the way down to the cup, that's okay. Can you apply it just to the top? Yeah, but I prefer to kind of get it down a little bit. I feel like it's more stable that way. And the reason why I'm doing this after the fact is because the glitter, if you're trying to glitter around a jump ring, it makes kind of a mess. And this is just, for me, it seems like it's a much cleaner way to do this so that your jump ring stays pretty clean. So this is like still off just a hair. All right. And I'm going to take that wherever that split is, and it's going to go down. So the split is going to actually go towards the cup. Then this way you will not run the risk of it ever opening up on you. So I want to go down a little bit more and exhibit some patience, guys. Just, grind away a little bit at a time. You don't want to go too crazy. All right, guys, just a little bit at a time and just measure. And then look at it from the side, see if it's going down like a little bit. Like if you can see it being sunk down. I mean, this is so minimal, but it's enough to me to give it more stability. All right, I've gotten down to the stainless steel, which is totally fine. All right, so, you know, it's so minimal you can hardly see, but, all right, so here's what it looks like, and this is how my jump ring is gonna go in, and if, I don't know, it's hard for you to see, oop, I just dropped it, from sideways, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to clean it with 91% alcohol. Take my 91% alcohol. I'm gonna wipe this down. All right, to apply my jump ring, I'm going to do it using UV resin. So I'm gonna take this jump ring and I am going to grab this little tool. And I'm gonna put some UV resin in here in this little well. And I'm gonna just put that in there. And after a second, you can let go. And then we're gonna let this go for a couple of minutes. And that's gonna be how we initially attach this jump ring. So it's on there now, so I'm gonna let this cure for a few minutes, and then it's gonna be ready for a coat, final coats of resin, or this cup's ready for final coats of resin, and that's it. I think it's pretty simple. If you have a better way, go ahead and post it in the comment below, but this is what I found. This is how I like to attach them, so, you know, take this and run with it. Do what you feel works for you. Sorry guys, my camera was totally crooked. So what I did was I mixed up 20 mLs of epoxy, and I'm using, my first coat I'm using a quick set epoxy, but you can use whatever you want, your quick set, your long set, whatever your time frame allows for. And so I'm gonna put this on in a nice even coat as I normally do. Be careful around that jump ring though, because what's going to happen is it's going to pool. So expect that it's going to pool up around the jump ring. And then what you're going to do is after you've got all your epoxy on there and you torch your bubbles with your heat gun or your kitchen torch, whatever you choose. I use a kitchen torch. I find it pops bubbles better for me. But you're going to take a Q-tip with 91% alcohol in there, and you're going to poke it through that jump ring and make sure that any resin that's gotten on the inside that could actually seal that up will come out. So you want to clean that jump ring off while it's still all, you know, while your epoxy is still nice and runny and gooey and whatever. That sounds pretty gross. Sorry guys, but yeah, I think you get the idea. All right, so I'm going to do this with 2 coats, and this cup is going to be done, and then I will show you after it's nice and cured. I will show you the final results and give my final remarks. All right guys, all done. So see how easy peasy it was to attach this jump ring. I sealed this cup with 2 more coats of epoxy, making sure I got a good seal around this jump ring, but making sure that, you know, it didn't seal this jump ring, because then that would defeat the purpose of it. I just hung this cute little tassel. I am not really good at making hanging things. I think I need to watch some tutorials on, you know, I'm sure there's a lot that can be done with this. But that is it, guys. Nice and easy. So thank you all for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. I love to hear your feedback, and I will see you all next time. Bye.